Hey guys, what's up? This is your boy iHeartIndie, and today we're going to look at Cold Silence. In a nutshell, this is a cool looking action platformer that, at least to me, was tough as nails. The reason I picked up this game, well actually I didn't really pick it up, the reason I requested this game from the developer was because it looked super cool. It has that really cool two-tone, monochrome-ish, but with blue look that, you see from the Game Boy era and all that stuff. So I really like that. That's cool, it's unique looking, and also I'm just a sucker for platformers. The game looks exactly what you think it's going to look like. It sticks to this two-tone thing, and there's blood, so you'll see red splashed up everywhere. That's pretty cool. It does a good job of pixel art. They did a good job of pixel art is really what I should say. Not only in the gameplay part of it, but even in the splash screens. Like when you die from certain things, let's say you fall on a spike, or I don't know, you get blown up by a bomb or something, there's a special splash screen just for that type of death. And it's actually a treat to die because you get to see this beautiful piece of artwork. The sound goes hand in hand with the game. It sounds really well as well. It actually sounds so good, I would actually love to hear the soundtrack outside of the game. It's very chiptuney. In fact, I think it might be all chiptunes, even though it's just on the website listening to the soundtrack, and there were some parts that were not chiptunes and sounded really cool. It does a good job of setting the mood for the level, and there are parts where there is silence, so that's pretty cool. They know how to use audio well. Now let's talk about the meat of this entire thing, the gameplay. The second you turn on this game, before you even jump, you're going to start earning achievements. Well, I really should take that back, but I'll explain in a second. My experience was that I just started to earn achievements after achievements after achievements, so many achievements that I stopped caring for it, nor did I even know what I was unlocking. It was quite annoying. I think that the achievements were broken. I'm not sure if it was meant to be like that, but I am part of the developers Discord now, and I could tell you for a fact that Microsoft said that it's broken, and that was fixed apparently. So I'm not even sure what my achievements look like for that game, which by the way, they are adding little things in there because every time I play it, I see something new. So they are working on it, and the game is ready as it is. So it's not like it's an unfinished game or anything, but they're still adding to it, which is good. So let's take that comment of the broken achievements aside. I just had to say because it was my experience. But the biggest complaint I have with this game is that the jumping sucks. And I say that with a 50-50 feeling because everything about the game is pretty good, but the controls feel a little, I would say, amateur. It feels like someone that's learning to program is creating the controls to this. There seems to be like a lag. I'm not sure if it's me. I don't think it's me. In fact, no, I know it's not me. I played the game for long enough to determine that there's like a lag when you jump. Now, you will readjust yourself to it. And once you make that adjustment, it's fine after that. Still clunky because there's this one part where I had a lot of trouble just getting into, you have to get into this cave underground. And if you don't jump correctly, you will fall all the way down and then you have to go all the way back up or something, unless if there was something else I was missing. But the controls were a little bit annoying for me, but it wasn't a complete turn off because after I passed that one part, everything was fine again. You'll unlock a bunch of varied weapons in this, such as, I'm not sure if the double jump was one of them, but you do get boots, which I think gave us a higher jump. You'll get grenades. There's a radio tool, which is really cool because when you press it, it like sends out this beam, this radio beam, a circular beam, and it could kill certain types of enemies and stuff and trigger certain platforms and things of that nature. So that was really unique and really, really cool. There were also some really cool moments as well. Like the first mini boss or mini enemy that I really remember facing was a version of yourself. And it's like, you don't know when it's coming, but the second it comes, it's like, yes, it's so cool. The music changes, the mood changes. There's this energy that it just brings. And that's really one of the moments that completely sold me on this game. And it happens pretty early on, so you get that good energy quick. That mini boss, by the way, I don't want to give it away too much, but it reminded me of that evil Celeste that came from the mirror. If you ever played Celeste, which is one of my favorite indie games of all time, so definitely check that one out too. Then I played that Tetris Boss. I'm not sure if it was the first real boss because for me, mainly the environment was the enemy, and I did play it on easy. I was trying to play it on normal, but easy gives you more lives. I just needed the number of lives, man. This game is hard. Either that or I suck. But it's good that it included various modes. This way anyone could enjoy it, such as myself. So that very first boss, the Tetris Boss, is what I'm thinking about. It was a really cool concept. It's like, you know, blocks coming down and you have to blow things up and work around him. So really cool ideas being implemented here. I got up until chapter 4. I'm not sure how many more chapters there are, but I looked at the trailer and it's like I didn't see some of those things. So even though I feel like I'm at the end of the game, I don't think I am. So I'm really interested to see what other weapons there are to unlock and what other bosses there are. They look really cool. Anyway, that Tetris boss took me so long to beat. And I mean, when I beat it and I had like 1 life left. So it took me a really long time to beat. After I did that, I kind of stopped playing it. And that's one reason I didn't put out this review earlier, is because I was just waiting. And I'm like, let me just put it out right now because this game needs to be seen. There was a secret that I found as well that was very strange. You go into like this underground thing. It's like you hold left and when you're falling down and you fall into this crevice that shouldn't exist, or like it's a complete secret. And there's a little thing there, and when you blow it up, it basically puts you back to the beginning of the game and all the text becomes smiley faces. And I had no idea what it was doing, and I'm trying to figure it out. I'm like, if I beat the game with these smiley faces, do I earn something at the end? And I broke that 6th wall, or is it the 4th wall? And I asked the developer, and apparently that's all it does. It just changes the text. So I still don't even believe it. I still believe that there's something that happens. There must be more to it. Everything in this game makes sense, and I like things that make sense. Anyway, for $5, this game is pretty good. It's on Xbox, it's on Steam. You can't get it anywhere else. The developers care and love this game, and it's a visual and audio treat, and you get a decent platformer out of it. So definitely support them. And if you see this on sale, please pick it up. I hope you discover something cool. Check you in the next one. Peace.